me and Hobbs, during my bullpen today, we talked a little bit, and they're a little more lefty-heavy than righty-hefty. So I'm used to that after the teams we've been facing in the SEC. There's a lot more lefty hitters this year, so I'll be ready for the challenge. It's going to be a good game.
Isaiah, they're a very patient team at the plate, 6th in the NCAA in walks. They're not going to swing at garbage, just the discipline you're going to have on the mound.
Yeah, it just means I'm going to have to throw strikes, just compete. Obviously, if you get 2 strikes, teams are going to start chasing a little bit because they have to, but it just means I have to get ahead in the count and not give them free passes.
How much more prepared do you feel to pitch in the College World Series after all the success you've had compared to last year?
No, I feel the same. Same mindset going into last year's College World Series. Just the difference this year is last year I threw Game 3, this year I'm throwing Game 1.
Do you feel more prepared though?
Not at all. I feel prepared just like it was last year.
You had a really good start there, the first one. Just taking some of that and knowing how you can pitch there. How much do you go back to that?
Yeah, when you get a year of experience in the College World Series, it helps a lot. You know what the atmosphere is like. You know what the mound feels like. You know just how to keep calm and keep your composure out there. So it kind of gives you a one step up on the other team. So just for me, I just got to keep going out there and competing and doing what I've been doing all year.
Go ahead.
If you could pick one thing that you've improved since this time last year, you did pitch well there, but anything clicked this year that's taking you to another level, making you a little better?
Just my mentality. I'm taking it one pitch at a time, not thinking about the past or the future, and just going longer into ball games this year. It's a big difference.
Just the overall experience of this team that you have coming back, how much will that help from the guys that played a key role last year in the World Series?
Yeah, it'll play a big role. Just like I said, you get the experience, so you know what the atmosphere is like and stuff. So we can kind of tell the younger guys don't make the scene bigger than it is. It's just another game, just in front of 10 more thousand fans. So don't make the scene too big and just go out there and let's play Arkansas baseball. That's all we have to do.
With Wicklander and Nolan, who struggled here, how do you kind of share your wisdom with them and try to make sure that they get off to a good start when it's their time?
Yeah, I was in their shoes last year. I had a bad start in the regional. So I've been in their shoes, and that's why I just got to tell them, hey, I was in your shoes last year. Get rid of the game, put it in the past. We're going to need you in Omaha if we want to win this thing. We need 2 really good starts out of you guys, so don't just go out there and do what you've been doing all year and just compete.
With losing two starting pitchers and most of the lineup from last year, what do you think about the fact that you guys are going back to Omaha and look like about as good as last year's team?
Yeah, in the fall we didn't really know what this team would do at the end of the year. We knew we had some talent, but we had a lot of younger guys and inexperienced guys who, like Coach Van Horn said, they weren't here when we were going to Omaha last year. So we knew we had the talent, but we didn't know what we'd get. And we've had a lot of guys step up this year, both in the field and on the pitching staff. And so once we started playing a couple games, a couple weekends, I knew we had the chance to get to Omaha. We just had to keep playing and just keep getting better as a team and just keep getting the camaraderie up and stuff.
Arkansas is the closest school to the College World Series, and you saw a lot of people went last year, probably even more this year. I want to know, from the players' perspective, are you able to tell how many Hog fans are in town and in that ballpark, or are you just so focused?
Oh, yeah, you can tell. You go out to eat, you're just walking around Omaha and you see Arkansas red, Arkansas fans everywhere. So you know they're there, and then when you're at the field, you kind of just look around and you see a bunch of Arkansas red. So you can definitely tell they're there, and you can hear them too. They're loud. They were loud last year, and I expect them to be really loud this year again.
I know DVH was loose last year with you guys. It seems like he may even be more loose this year. Just what you've seen from him and how he's kind of managed you guys this season.
Yeah, I think he's definitely a lot looser this year than he was last year at this time. And I think it's really helped this team. We've been able to play how we want to play baseball this year, and I think he's kind of saw how we do it, and I think he kind of likes it this year. We have a little chip on our shoulder, a little attitude this year, and I think he likes that a lot, so we've just kind of been feeding off that, and we've just been doing we've been kind of acting a little different in the dugout, not like in a bad way, just a little more energy. We have CJ in there, and he's always going crazy, doing weird stuff, and so we just have a different energy in the dugout and on the field, so I think it's helped this team a lot.
Have any of those younger guys asked you what Omaha's like and just asked you for advice?
Not yet. I don't think it will really set in and sink with them until we get there. That's how it was for me last year. I didn't really think about it, and then once we stepped foot in TD Ameritrade last year for the first time, I was like, wow, we're actually here. So So I think that's the first time they'll start asking questions and just they'll see the experience and the atmosphere and stuff.
Redemption. I mean, how big is that for you guys? You know, knowing how close you were last year.
Yeah, I mean, I think we have unfinished business up there, being so close to winning a national championship last year. But it starts with Florida State on Saturday night, prime time game, and just take it one pitch at a time, one AB at a time, and we'll go from there after game one.
You look at the guys behind you. I mean, you know, Kerstad and Martin are back, but they're in different spots. Dom's the only guy who's in the same spot as last year. I mean, it seems kind of unbelievable that you guys can play this well when you had to fill so many holes. You know,
Just shows you the talent that we had that wasn't here last year. They went to summer ball last year. Some of these guys got better, got stronger. Came in here, had a chip on their shoulder, wanted to prove something, and they did that, and they've been doing it all year. I mean, Jacob Nesbitt, third baseman, he was up in North Dakota right now when we were here, and now he's been an everyday third baseman. He's making plays out there, and he's getting big-time hits. So it's just guys stepping up and then they just got to keep doing what they've been doing all year.
When you look at Trevor Ezel, a guy that got the opportunity to come home and play, and the job he's done at first base and in the postseason hitting the ball for you guys.
Yeah. Coach Van Horn, when he said we had a grad transfer coming in from the state of Arkansas, he said he kind of led SEMO in like every hitting category. But he said he was a second baseman, but he didn't know what he was going to do in the field because of his arm injury. But he just came in, been an everyday player. He's been a leader for that hitting staff. He's been a 4-year guy. He's been through it, and he gets a chance to go to Omaha now for his home school, and can't be more proud of him. And I don't think without him we might not be here. Who knows? He's given us a lot of hits in the lineup, made a lot of defensive plays, and so he's been a really key factor for this team.
you talk about seeing fans all over Omaha. I mean, does that help you guys in the game? You know, does that give you all extra charge or energy, or like you're kind of like the home team all the time? Or?
I don't think it helps us in the game. I think last year what we did well was not made the moment too big, and we just played Arkansas baseball. It is kind of like bomb north pretty much for us up there. I feel like we had 20,000 fans there. We packed the stadium with Arkansas red. It does give you a little advantage because you have all the fans there, but we just got to play our game and do what we've been doing all year.
I know you're doing it for your players and the coaching staff, of course, but what does it mean for all these people that pack this stadium, every day, that you're giving them, this gift? It's a gift to you, but also to all these fans.
Yeah, obviously for the team, we're excited to be back in Omaha, but I think the whole state in itself is just as excited as we are. I've been seeing tweets and Facebook posts and stuff about all these people already talking about the trip to Omaha and caravanning and all this stuff. So it means just as much to them as it means for us.
You look